Am I a god? Cool! Now I get to fight Lord Beerus!
So that is the Super Saiyan God. Very interesting. It's just as the seer prophesied. This time, I will have my pudding.
Take this! Take this! Wide open! Here!
Alright. So, I would also just like to state something real quick. The way that I will be doing these videos is separating the forms of characters depending on who they are. Such as, this will be labeled as Super Saiyan GodGoku Moveset, not Goku Moveset Part 3, and the only reason I'm doing it this way, and I pretty much debated if I wanted to do it this way or not, and it mainly came down to the fact that they are considered totally different characters in the files, and yeah, you can say the same thing about Sparking Zero, but you can actually transform, and I'm going to be doing Sparking Zero a little bit differently by doing it so you have early, mid, and end Goku will be separate videos as well. I'm also mainly doing this because I can only upload 16 clips at a time. And I don't want to have Goku Part 8 or something like that. The only exception to this might be MUI and Omen Goku versions here, but anywho, GodGoku. How does he stand up? Well, this is the third game that he's been in, by the way, not counting Dokkan or Heroes. The first game was Battle of Z. The second was Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2. There is no difference between Xeno 1 and Xeno 2 Goku. Just like all original base game characters, this Goku has stayed the same for basically 10 years now. And how does he hold up? Well, he's definitely not a good representative of the movie, since that was all that was out at the time. I mean, there could have been a second moveset with some of the stuff from the anime, and I'm gonna bring this up just because they add presets. Like, this Goku does have another preset for the festival skills, but anywho. What makes sense here to tell you? Well, first of all, he has Super Dragon Fist. All these moves we've seen, except for T-Blast Cannon, and that was originally a Mystic Gohan / Ultimate Gohan move. I don't really particularly like him having it here. I feel like they could have given him a much better moveset, and they could have taken the cues from any of the melee moves he does. Now, I'm okay with him having Super Dragon Fist, but they could have gotten a little bit creative. His ultimate should have been the Kamehameha Rebirth from Battle of Z, which is his super attack there. It's a red Kamehameha. It would have looked very cool on this version of Goku. This one also has Spirit Bomb. He never does Spirit Bomb. I get wanting to give, at the time, was the strongest Goku variant, a Spirit Bomb. That's fine and all, but I wish they made it red, or did like a different, unique take on it. Maybe the Dragon Fist Spirit Bomb would have been cool. Kamehameha, it's fine. I wish they called it red, even if they called it God Kamehameha, or Divine Saiyan Kamehameha would have been fine. As for Ki Blast Cannon, they definitely needed to do something about that. You could make up a move for him. GodGoku has a lot of melee moves he does in the games, and even in the anime and movie that you could have picked from, which would have been way better than what we got. Overall, he's a very poor showing of what the movie and the anime offered him. And it gets better, I guess, with the second preset. Alright, now what do we think about Festival Goku? AKA, this is really just meant to be Super Broly Goku. And this is what I'm talking about by doing presets, is we could have had this Goku way earlier. This Goku could have been a free update preset when God Vegeta, Evolution Vegeta, and Ribrian were added, since basically everybody from that movie was added up to that point, other than Raph Broly and Base Gogeta, but Blue Gogeta, FP Super Saiyan Broly, Red Vegeta were all added. So there was kind of no need to, there was a need to give Redku a major update, because, Godku, yeah, like I said, his presets actually dog shit, and this literally has the exact same moveset. There's one new move. One. And that's Godbind. Well, this isn't even fully Godbind, it's Godbind mixed with Gravity Impact. So, God Impact, if you will. Which, if this preset... See, they could have added in another preset with, like, the free update shit to give us more of his skills he used against Beerus during the anime. And this could have been a third preset. That's just the DBS Broly movie. I'm fine with him having normal Kamehameha, but Godbind and Gravity Impact should have been two separate skills. Hell, maybe Gravity Impact's an ultimate. Could have replaced Spirit Bomb. And there are plenty of other moves that you could have given this Goku, which I will talk about at some point. Like now, because this is the end. Overall, GodGoku's moveset is pretty lackluster and doesn't really show off what he does. And, I mean, granted, he doesn't show up a lot in the anime, but there was enough content for them to actually make a moveset out of it. Again, you could have had the stuff in the movies, from the Tornado Power, and from the Broly movie. They all could have been skills. Even if they all had Kamehameha or Super Kamehameha or shared similar ultimates, I would have been okay with that. And we see people make up moves for Goku all the time. In Extreme Buddhism, Goku has a teleport move where he punches you in the face. Then he has another move where he gathers his aura and does a fucking punch. That could have been one of his super attacks. There's even an ultimate version of it. But again, his ult could have been Gravity Impact. Or they could have had just one version of Goku that was meant to encompass them all. And it easily could have been Godbind, that Aura Punch move, Kamehameha, Gravity Impact, and Kamehameha Rebirth. There's no reason to add in... There's no reason to do him this dirty. I think Blue Goku gets a way better rap than this, and I'm just talking about his first preset. That one actually kind of shows off what Goku did, kind of. This one basically doesn't. Like, at all. However, Gravity Impact is a wonderful addition to this game. A lot of people have been wanting it and wanting to see it inside of the game, so I'm happy they finally added it. It's been close to, I think, a year since this one's been out, or maybe a little bit shorter than that on the grand scheme of everything. I'm just very happy to see it here, and I hope this stuff continues onwards with us getting updates, because definitely GodGoku needed it badly. Overall, he's worse than his base form counterpart, and he doesn't feel as strong. His model looks better than his base form counterpart, though. I really like the way his model looks. I do wish they updated it and gave him the red hue that Vegeta has on his hair, but there's not much that can be done here. They basically almost constantly refuse to update these models. And the only time that I can recall models and auras being updated was like Golden Form and the Super Saiyan Blue things, because I used to have the Xenoverse 1 color schemes, which is like it was blue, but it had like a yellow outline / hue glow to it, which I liked, and that was really cool. But sadly, this is the end, and we'll be seeing you sometime in the future.